Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. We're looking at the 25th to the 31st of July 2022, and the reading won't be for everyone, so just take what resonates with you as always. Let's see what we have for the week for you. I'm using the Tarot of Dreams for those of you who are interested. So, big and bold, we have Justice. Stands for what is right and true. It can represent a decision that restores balance in some way, whether it's coming from you or something coming into you. So we have the Knight of Wands. The Queen of Coins. Can be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, male or female, or the energy of the card. Can actually be any sign. This would be somebody who's practical, resourceful, very successful in money, career, finances, very kind. With the Four of Wands, happy home, celebrations. The Chariot. The Ten of Swords. The Tower, and we have the Two of Wands. Okay, let's clarify justice for you. Clarify justice for Sagittarius, please. Clarify justice for Sagittarius, thank you. We have the Devil. You might be dealing with a Capricorn as well, because, I mean, really, the Devil, when it appears in a general reading in particular, it's the Devil energy. But we do have two cards of Capricorn here with the Queen of Coins and the Devil. So some of you may well be dealing with a Capricorn, male or female. Other cards on the table, we have Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. We have Cancer and Libra. Let's get one more card with the Devil and Justice. The Ten of Wands. Wanting to release a weight, a burden. Yeah, this feels here, it feels here, Sagittarius, you're taking the reins of something this week, and it's difficult. It's difficult to take the reins of, but this feels by taking the reins, you liberate, because you know it's the right thing to do. You're making a choice or a decision in the light of truth that will restore balance for you. But it's not an easy thing to do. But it does release a weight, a burden from something that's unhealthy and toxic. And it's built up over time, and you've been tested enough. Saturn in Sagittarius, the Ten of Wands. You've been tested enough. I don't want to be tested anymore. I don't want to carry this weight anymore. I don't want to carry this burden anymore. I'm done. So this is somebody who wants to release. They absolutely want to release. Because the Devil can be negative repeating cycles, a behavioral pattern that does not serve your highest good. It's a kind of ego. And ego is linked to our desires and passions, selfishness, so it can be that kind of energy where someone might have, I mean, this can be about passion, desire, chemistry, but knowing it's not for your highest good. It can be to do with addiction, someone shopping, gambling, drinking. But again, the feeling of this is not for my highest good. And again, controlling behavior, possessive behavior again. It can be a number of things. In business, it can be a controlling boss, an unhealthy work situation, again, however this resonates for you. But this is somebody who's now, you're waking up. This is the energy of there's a choice or a decision to make. And this is, I'm done. I'm so done. I want to release from this whole thing because I don't want to carry this burden or pressure anymore, is what I'm feeling. This is, I see the truth of this situation now. And the only way to release from it is actually to do the right thing for me that restores balance in my life. And that's the choice or decision to make here. And the feeling is by taking the reins of something here, Sagittarius, and moving forward with it. The Chariot is it gives you a victory over the challenge that you have faced. It allows you to release from obstacles and challenges and difficulties, the test that you have been presented with, this devil energy. So this is an opportunity to overcome that, but it's challenging. It's challenging to take the reins of this because the devil is so tempting, so alluring. And there is temptation here. There's temptation to stay in a repeating negative cycle. And it might well be for some of you, you've been at this crossroads before where you've had the opportunity to make a choice or a decision, but you stayed in that devil energy because you felt it was, the familiar, the comfort zone, the attractive option, didn't want to give it up, whatever this is a feeling of, I need to do the right thing now. I fully appreciate that it's not going to be easy, but I'm taking the reins and moving forward. This can also be the Knight of Wands, can also be Sagittarius, somebody who's a bit of a player, somebody who's non-committal or doesn't act like they're committed, not responsible. So you might be dealing with that kind of person who's been messing you around. And this is dealing with it, taking control of it. Again, that devil behavior. It does feel that there is an ending here. The Queen of Swords is, with the Ten of Swords, is a painful ending. It's not easy to end something. And sometimes, it can be linked with feeling betrayed, feeling deeply wounded and deeply hurt. But it's the way you bring a situation that has caused you pain to an end so that you don't experience any more. So that's what Spirit is telling you. Because you're choosing to end something, you can see that light piercing through those clouds. You can see new light coming your way. Because even though it's not an easy thing to do, you can see the optimism that brings in your life. You can see the balance it restores with justice. So that's the energy that I'm getting quite strongly here. And again, the Tower is it all falling down. The Two of Wands is a choice or a decision, and it feels about your future here. It feels like stepping into the unknown, or somebody who's ready to step into the unknown because they're letting something crumble, because it's not healthy for you. There's something that doesn't serve your highest good. Now, it can be about relationships. It can be about the home, the family, the relationship on some level. Four corners generally of stability and security, but this is a tower that's coming down. So for some of you, this is about letting it all fall down, letting things end in order to embrace new possibilities. Because there's realization here. Someone sees the truth of a situation. Now, this can also be towers in other areas of your life that might affect your relationship, your home, your family. So again, for some of you here, Sagittarius, it might well be for some of you, you're doing the difficult thing that you need to do, and doing the right thing by you, making the right choices for you to bring balance back into your life in some way. And this is where you are ready. This is the energy of readiness, the Two of Wands. I'm ready. I'm choosing my path. I'm making choices about my future. I'm ready to step into the unknown. It can represent two paths, two opportunities being presented to you, two people, two situations. So choices on that front as well. But there is a feeling of an ending here linked with this. Or significant change in your circumstances for the better. Sometimes things have to crumble down so that you can rebuild something stronger and newer, you know. Fully appreciating that that's how you claim victory over a situation that doesn't serve your highest good. So this can be about being presented like with two paths, two choices, two opportunities, two people, making choices on that basis. But it feels like you're ready to step into the unknown here. Something feels like it's significantly ending, because you're saying, I see the truth and I realize I have to do the right thing for me now. Yeah, bottom of the deck, I've got the Death card. I pre-shuffle the decks before every reading. This is the Tarot Grand Lux, but this is an ending. The Death card is deeply, deeply, profoundly transformative, because you emerge from one phase of your life to another with the Death card. So even though something ends here, you get to release from things that you don't need to take forward with you in your rebirth. Where you emerge from one phase of your life to another. This is very much about chrysalis to butterfly, and the process is not easy, it's challenging, but something beautiful comes out at the end of it. So this is really about making space for new possibilities and releasing from the old, shedding an old skin. The Lovers, so choices about a relationship. Can also be about business partnerships as well, or partnerships of other kinds, but it is a choice card, so it can be a choice that faces a relationship or is about a relationship. So it can be something external that's facing you, where you're like saying, I need to do the right thing now, I need to face this and deal with it and make a significant decision in order to release from this devil energy, release from the hold it has over me, because it's too much, it's too heavy, I can't do it anymore. If this was a money career situation, Sagittarius, the Ten of Wands could well be where it's dominating your life, you know, in some way. It's become so much of a thing. So again, if you're put upon, if you're overworked, if you're working long hours, all you seem to do is just wake up, go to work, come home, sleep, you know, and don't have time for anybody else. And this is about making choices that bring life back into balance in some way, and maybe taking steps to, you know, overcome that in some way. It can be about being over delegated to, doing all the work but not being appreciated for it, hitting the glass ceiling. So it can be about very hard working energy, the Ten of Wands. But there's a feeling here of you just want to be released from it now. Something has to end. And maybe this could be an energy of and again, the Swords energy is painful situation. So it could well be your treatment has been really difficult in the work scenario, and a choice that affects the home, the family, the relationship here. For some of you, it could well be, well, if I walk away, how difficult will it be to get another job, you know? Or do I wait until I get another job? What are the next steps? The Two of Wands. So you might well be considering that too. It's the energy of seeing the truth of the situation and then taking steps to restore balance. Knowing what the right thing to do is and doing it. That's what justice is. It's an energy of reap what you sow. Meaning that if you stay within this devil energy, then you stay carrying that Ten of Wands. You stay within that cycle of being tested. So that's what justice is saying. You have the opportunity to see the truth of this and rebalance that. But truth needs to be seen in some way. So it's either about a relationship, or for some of you, something that affects one. Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. Final message for Sagittarius. We have solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So the solitude card can be hermit-like energy, where for some of you, if this is, you know, breaking up, you know, a relationship, ending a relationship, then this is about saying, you know, you're going to be absolutely fine on your own. Because you're all one. You can rely on yourself, you know, you can give yourself your own stability and security, and emotional reassurance, you know. You don't need anybody else for that. So that's definitely an energy here of you are all one with the universe here. But for others of you, this can be about taking time out, getting some space from everything, just to have some solitary time to reflect and see the way forward. I love this card though. We have transformation, and that's what the Death card brings, profound transformation. So this fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation, the best is yet to come. Lovely. That's what I have for you, Sagittarius. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. I wish you a wonderful week. If you did enjoy this, please do like, share and subscribe. I will see you next time.